What's the family secret that you're not supposed to know about? When my grandma died last summer, my whole family showed up at her old farmhouse to clean everything out. She'd been living there alone for like 20 years, and honestly, nobody had been in that attic since forever. Everyone was downstairs arguing over who gets the china cabinet and stuff, but I got bored and went upstairs. That's when I found this old trunk shoved way back behind a pile of dusty books. It had a lock on it, which made me curious, obviously. I checked everywhere until I found a small key literally taped under her nightstand drawer. Seemed weird, but whatever. Inside were baby clothes, those hospital bracelets they give newborns, and 4 old black and white photos of this little kid, maybe like 2 years old, wearing different outfits in each one. On the back of every photo it said, Ari, 1986, in my grandma's handwriting. Here's the thing though, my mom was born in 1975. My uncle Brian was born in 1978. There's literally no Ari in our family. I'd never even heard that name before. I brought the photos downstairs and asked my mom straight up, did grandma have another kid or something? Her whole face just froze, like completely blank. Then she got this look I'd never seen before, kinda angry but also scared maybe. Put that back where you found it, she said, real quiet. You don't need to worry about that stuff. But who's Ari? I said drop it. She never talked to me like that, ever, which obviously made me want to know even more. That night after everyone left, I called Uncle Brian. He moved to Oregon like 10 years ago and barely talks to anyone in the family. We're not super close, but he's always been cool with me. Hey, random question. Did grandma ever have another kid? Like before mom? The silence on the phone lasted so long I thought the call dropped. So you found the trunk, he finally said. My stomach dropped. Wait, you know about this? He sighed real heavy. Yeah, Ari was our older brother. Half-brother, technically. I literally couldn't process that for a second. What do you mean was? He's still alive. Lives in a care home about an hour from where grandma was. She had him when she was 17, way before she married grandpa. He was born with some kind of developmental condition. Back then, the church and her parents basically forced her to give him up. Told her she'd ruin her life keeping him. But the photos. She visited him every month for almost 40 years. Brought him birthday cards, his favorite snacks, paid for extra stuff the state wouldn't cover. She just never told anyone. Not even grandpa. Does mom know? Brian laughed, but it wasn't a happy laugh. Your mom found out when she was like 15. She saw some papers in grandma's car. They didn't talk for almost 2 years after that. Then they just pretended it never happened. Our family's really good at that. I couldn't sleep that whole night. The next morning, mom was in the kitchen packing up grandma's dishes, and I just asked her directly, why didn't you tell me about Ari? She stopped moving, didn't turn around. It wasn't my story to tell, but it's our family. She finally looked at me and her eyes were red. You don't understand what it was like back then. She didn't have a choice. Her parents would have disowned her. The church would have shamed her. She was a kid. Where is he now? She wrote down an address on a napkin. Clearwater Care Center, but I don't know if you should. I went the next day. Didn't tell anyone. The place was actually really nice. Not depressing like I expected. A nurse brought me to this common room where this older guy was doing a puzzle. He had grandma's eyes. Same exact green color. Ari? I said. He looked up and smiled real big. Do I know you? I'm your nephew. I'm Marie's grandson. His whole face changed when I said her name. Marie came every month. She brought me chocolate chip cookies, the good kind from the bakery. We talked for like an hour. He showed me drawings he'd made, told me about his favorite TV shows, asked me about school. He was just a regular person. Just needed some help with stuff. When I was leaving, he grabbed my hand. Are you coming back? Yeah, I said. I'm coming back. I've been going every 2 weeks since then. Mom came with me last month. She cried the whole time. Turns out grandma left money in her will specifically for Ari's care. Nobody knew until the lawyer read it out loud. My mom's been visiting him now too.